This is for my M's out with a few funny ones. Oh. Calm down. I think we've hit that bloody like goal now, haven't we? Oh, we're just about to. We're just about to. Can you do another video on Holy Cow Customs? What, that lovely chap? I don't know. Honestly, right, so as a content creator, I do try and when it comes to awareness, the biggest thing with awareness is you want people to see your content. You want people to see the video. The most people looking at a video, obviously, the more awareness spread. So when I do make a video, I do try and grab people's attention within the first couple of seconds of a video. Sometimes I say something, you know, I did one on Delusive Angie and I said this Mars Attacks impersonating motherfucker or whatever. So I do try and pull people in so people will comment and then say, you know, and then obviously the video goes out more and get more views. I was not expecting, you know, this chap, right? Talking about Rachel, even though I knew obviously it would get people, you know, commenting, maybe to correct me. I didn't expect people to be absolutely pissing themselves. I mean, one of the emojis of laughing, or one of the memes laughing at people, has nearly 1,000 likes in itself in the comment section. So at least that's got some awareness out about her and her shit cups. Now, there was another one. Is there another one I've just done recently? Yeah, like Chelsea the Art's sister. I did a video where I cut in talking and answering her questions, but in the video I kind of made it seem like I didn't know who she was, so that you guys would go, that's Chelsea's sister, in the comments, and that would push the video out more. Yeah, playing people, you see, that's what it's all about. You got to get engagement somehow to push your videos out. Right, so we are going to react to awareness videos other people have done, but first of all we're going to start with a couple of funny videos just to get us in, you know, like clear the palate before we watch some horrific shit probably, yeah? Right, let's get into it. Let's put the sound on, James, that probably helps.
Welcome back to another Cuck Chair review. Fans of the channel will be very glad to hear that Lydia has taken me back. And would you believe that none of those pairs of shoes are actually mine? So we got 4 of us in the whole.
I suppose if you are a cook, it is important to know where the comfortable chairs are.
Hotel here tonight. So we're going to be using all of this. Well, 3 of them will be on the bed, obviously. I'll be on the swivel chair.
That doesn't look comfortable.
Most likely crying.
Fucking most likely crying.
Because my wife has actually said I'm not allowed to speak at all tonight. But that's alright, they'll be asleep in the bed. I get the sofa bed when they've gone to sleep. It's going to be fun.
Starters for me to go on with this one.
I know you do, Precious.
Greg's has commented on this woman's video saying we miss you.
Yes, I know you do, but the clinginess needs to stop. It needs to stop because I've noticed ever since I've been going to Costa to get some coffees when I was visiting Mum in the hospital, I've noticed you're getting more and more clingy. There is no need to be jealous. No need to be jealous of Costa Coffee because Costa Coffee don't do sausage rolls, do they? No one can ever beat you. Well, they might do them, but
this could have been an awareness video, to be honest, about Greg's weird sort of...
I ain't seen them. No, they don't. No. Anyway, Costa Coffee do nice coffees. I like your coffee as well. I'm going to say I like both your coffees the same because I do not want any like wars between Costa Coffee and Greg's. I'm just not about that. I'm not about fighting over me. But I will always say your sausage rolls are the best in the world. And I like your little pepper.
I think she low-key wants them to fight. What do you think?
Pepperoni pizza slices as well. But don't be falling out with Costa because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Life's too short. We do not argue. We don't hate. We appreciate. Just appreciate their coffee like they.
That was, honestly, that was too real. That was too fucking real. Well done, sir.
Anyone want to hazard a guess which fluffy little idiot got too excited, pissed themselves, and now needs to go for a bath?
It's me. Hi.
Anyone?
She's done it again. She's done it again. That's one of my mods, by the way. I'm just out there because she never comes into bloody live. So one of these part-time mods, so we'll just light her up.
My question's for the chicken lady. Can you see out of those glasses?
I can see your fat ass.
Sorry. That... sorry.
I'm the one who took Alyssa's virginity, man. I'm the only one she's ever slept with.
Not anymore.
Love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
Guy in the room.
Nah.
Sure, right there. When you're done mopping the floor with Mr. Clean over there, you come get yourself a Wonder Mop.
It looks like you're the mop and the bucket, fat bitch.
What's on your face? He hit me hard, Judge. I had to go to the hospital. He hit me hard. You see how he assaulted me with that chicken?
I'm not gonna let y'all go no further with this chicken junk.
I've never seen him turn down chicken.
Come up here. Come up here, get the best of both worlds. I'll beat you like a woman and beat you like a man.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Sorry.
Problem is he's married.
You're talking to the wife. What are you going to ask me?
The problem is he's married, and I really don't care, and I want to go.
Oh! In her face.
Sit down. Seriously.
You believe she was sleeping with?
She slept around with everybody in our neighborhood.
If that was true, I would have slept with her husband because he wanted me to.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, Lord, that's right.
What are you doing?
Gonna hit me with your truck again?
Nah, I don't think so. It didn't work the first time. Why would I do it again?
Oh, fucking hell. These Karens in America are on a whole other level. Like, what the fuck is going on? And the guys that are rage baiting them. No, I haven't, Rhea.
No, I call the police on you all the time.
Yeah, I know you do. I know. You know what's good about having crutches, though? For the first time in your life, people will start holding the door for you.
You need to go to jail.
Listen, you know I never hit you. You can take me to court because you ain't got a leg to stand on.
Oh, come on, you gotta laugh at that. Shut up. You've got to. Christ, no. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like politics, right? I don't like those racisty, horrible bastards, but that's a whole other different story. I don't really like politics, but I thoroughly would like this Binface fucker to be our new Prime Minister.
Yeah. Anyway, I better
talk to him.
No, I'm going to hand you back to. I'm going to.
Gets my vote.
Oh, right. Okay.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Right.
Back
What?
to the nation.
Who are you?
My name. What kind of journalist is this? You don't know?
How the fuck would you not know his name?
Have a look.
I've got my list here.
Burnham.
This is an MP. This guy's going for MP or something, isn't it? Captain Binface.
No, I realise that. Oh, you're Count Binface, yeah?
There you go. You did go to journalism school. Excellent. Yes, I.
A long time ago.
I beg your pardon?
I said a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh well, I wouldn't have known.
Why,
Look,
why are you standing in this election? Just a stunt?
It's A, because it's happening. B, I was at a loose end. C, because I believe elected mayors should serve out their terms before they're eligible to stand for parliament.
Oh, you've made a sensible political, serious
I was at a fucking loose end.
political point there.
Well, no, you're supposed to be impartial, mate. So let me carry on.
Oh!
I'm going to rephase the traffic lights on Liverpool Road. I'll price cap Wicken kebabs at £2. I'll make cyclists who disobey the highway code have to ride unicycles instead. And I will turn HS2 into FFS1 and reroute it.
Not going to swear, are you?
No, I'm perfectly... Although we are past the watershed, but don't worry. I'm a
No, we don't want you swearing, please.
I promise I won't. I'm a good boy. And no, but I'm going to reroute it through rail executives' homes. I'm going to
The city's going to reroute a train through real executives' houses.
build at least one affordable house. I mean, I could go...
I'm going to build at least one affordable house.
Go on. What's Andy said he's going to do?
Oh, he said lots he's going to do, and he changes his mind from time to time. But anyway, are you going to save your deposit? Probably not.
No, in a word. But if I could beat the Tories, Or the Lib Dems. That would be quite funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it would, yeah.
I suppose they wouldn't find it very funny, though, would they? How many votes do you think you're going to get?
Well, I'd be happy with one.
Do you live in the constituency?
I do tonight.
Well, it sounds though you don't.
What, do you?
No, of course not. I don't live here, no.
I know he actually did well, didn't he, Mike?
So why should I?
Well, a lot of candidates like to boast that they're local. You're obviously not too concerned about that.
Well, I'm looking at the putative Prime Minister Nigel Farage. He spends more time in America than in Clacton. So
Bang.
You don't think Mr. Burnham's the putative Prime Minister then?
Well, they both putatas, that they will be the next PM. But I think at least Andy feels like he's slightly local to the area. But that's something. If I was to win...
He used to be the MP for Leeds, just not very far from here.
Exactly. If I win, I swear...
That's not going to happen.
Well, exactly. So I'm going to say, I swear I'll move to make a field
I'm not going to win, so I can promise anything.
if I win.
Okay, all right. I'm sure they'll all be delighted. Well, I'm sure there's other people who want to interview you. Thank you for talking to Sky News.
It's my pleasure. Well interviewed. Well done.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's get on to these awareness videos. Right. Don't forget to keep tapping that screen, guys, while you're sitting there. I've got some crazy shit to show you today, like to do with awareness. Absolutely crazy ones. Right, let's get into it.
I didn't report my ex to the police when he beat me up because I was scared of social services. The very system that is in place that is meant to help me, I couldn't access because I was terrified. So what I've done is I've created something. I've made an anonymous platform for unreported domestic abuse so that we can try and compare the statistics that are released to what's actually going on, because it don't make sense. We've got a Merseyside pilot and the Manchester pilot is releasing tomorrow. You can find the link in the bio. It's called The Real Count UK, because I'm trying to find the real count of domestic abuse. It's 100% anonymised and it takes 90 seconds to fill out. So if you ever suffered abuse in the Merseyside area or the Greater Manchester area, please take a look at it. Even if you're not in that area.
I've just reposted this lady's video, so you can find it in my repost to go to her profile if you're interested.
You can still fill it out because I'm collecting data on areas that might need the next pilot in, so you'd be helping the organisation nonetheless.
This is the update of what happened to me when I was sexually assaulted on Saturday on the London Tube line and texted 61016 to the British Transport Police, who didn't get back to me for 13 hours. The first video is totally
fucking insane,
blown up, and since then I've had calls from the Assistant Chief Constable of the British Transport Police, from ITV News, and hundreds of you have been sharing your stories as well of what happened to you. It's been 3 days, so here's what's happened. The Assistant Chief Constable has informed me that they are looking into my case. I have submitted my statement, and they believe they may have found the group of men who assaulted me on CCTV, although I'm still waiting for confirmation on whether this is the case. In the end, it did take 13 hours for
they don't take things seriously, do they, Chad?
An officer to get in touch with me, which the Assistant Chief Constable did say was far too long. I should have had someone in touch with me that evening. So they are launching an investigation into what happened that night that meant that there was no victim support when the incident happened. I've also spoken with someone from ITV News, who is a producer and doing a report on sexual assault and violence against women and children on the trains. So I'm really hoping to do a sit-down interview with them at some point in the next coming weeks, tell my story and talk more about what actually happens when you report an assault and what support you get. You may have seen the news as well this week, the first sex-based harassment conviction where a man has been sentenced after grabbing a woman.
That guy as well, the guy who's been convicted for, what was it, grabbing or doing something to some woman's hair or whatever it was. I don't know the full story, but the guy comes off like an unapologetic fucking creep. Like an absolute unapologetic creep.
Woman's hair and attempting to kiss her and calling it banter whilst on the train line. The law against this kind of sex-based harassment has actually only been in place since the 1st of April this year. There's already been 20...
That is mental. That is fucking mental. I can't believe that's just been a law that's passed.
6 arrests being made, but more is needed. In both instances of my sexual assault, this year on the Elizabeth line and last year on the Jubilee line, I believe the men assaulted me because they knew that there were going to be no consequences. They believed that they could get away with this, and we have to show people and tell people that they cannot get away with this. They will be convicted, they will be sentenced if they are harassing, if they are touching us, if they are upskirting us on the trains. Please continue to share your stories so we can raise...
It's fucking disgusting, man.
So the girl I made a video about that...
So we watched this girl before. She did a video about Kirsten Cunningham, and Kirsten Cunningham's been in her comment section trying to defend herself.
It's faking tons of chronic illnesses and has been for years and just different acute problems, did comment on my last post, and I want to make this just in case you see it, okay? If you're listening to this video, me and thousands of other people are literally begging you to come clean about not having any of these problems. Maybe you've had one of them, but 99% of the other things you claimed you have, you do not, and it can be deep.
She does have diabetes.
Debunked again and again and again, not just...
She's always had diabetes.
By me, by so many other medical professionals, okay? I don't know why anyone at your age, you're so young, you're pretty, you could have such a good life. I don't know why anyone would want to bed rot and only talk about the bad things in life day in and day out and have to defend these lies, and you get so defensive right when someone brings up anything because you know you have to, because everything's...
This lady speaks so fucking well, doesn't she? She speaks so well.
It's a lie, and you get all twisted in these lies.
Yeah, it's about Kirsten Cunningham.
I can't imagine how exhausting that must be, okay? And the thing is, I'm envious of the fact that you, tomorrow, could just stop all of this, while me and thousands of others literally pray to God it would just end, but we can't stop it. We suffer day in and day out, yet we still choose to live. But you are making it so hard for us to be believed and for us to be not gassed.
I agree with that. Her family have definitely helped her illusion. Anybody who sort of supports it does. Amy, did we get a response about my ban? That's why I'm staying on here.
Gaslit by doctors, because doctors are so used to people like you coming in
AG Spot
and lying.
Different account, Amy. Different account.
And lying to them. So the people who actually have these illnesses and these acute problems get dismissed and say it's anxiety and all that kind of stuff. I'm not one of them. I had good doctors, and
no bother.
I'm not gonna lie, I am grateful for that. But
oh no, I didn't get permanently. No. That would have been like my first strike, I think. Imagine they have lost. I know, right?
So many people in my comment section were talking about how you've affected them in the sense that they weren't believed for so long and they suffered in silence for so long. And it's because of people like you, so you are hurting people. I could go on.
Oh, for the creator. Oh, yeah. Chelsea the Art did say I got banned. Yeah, well, that was a lot of shit.
All day long about all the things you've said and how they are so inaccurate. But let me just go on this last sentence because this video can't go for 10 minutes. You say, it is traumatic, I'm laughing to cope, you don't even understand that. Well, obviously I do, because I laugh to cope all the time because I actually suffer with these.
One thing I will say about Chelsea the Art, right, I was watching the deep dive at some point because somebody was like, oh, she's watching it, she's going nuts. And I had a little sneaky look on my phone. And she went, there he is with his black nails. Well, actually, I like his nails, the bougie. I was like, all right, fair enough. She tried to come at it, and then she was like, well, actually, I like that.
Illnesses, okay? But the thing is,
I thought it was funny as fuck. I think so, Amy. I can't even remember. I just came on this account for a week, and then it was already logged in.
Even if you are laughing to cope about something that's happened to you, you for sure as hell would not be laughing the day of having CPR, okay, at home, on live, and talking about it like it's just some cool story to tell everyone. Every time you talk about sepsis, CPR, being life-flighted, you're first of all not in the hospital for more than a few hours, even if you did go to the hospital, which makes no sense if you had CPR, okay? Yeah, or have been in the ICU. They don't just put you in the ICU.
It's absolutely nuts, but we all know she's fucking nuts.
ICU for a few hours and say, okay, you're good to go home. No, you wouldn't be on live laughing about it like it's a cool story, and especially if you had CPR, you'd be in significant pain. It'd be so traumatic, and even people in the comments have talked about how traumatic it was having CPR, even without broken ribs. You would not be laughing that soon.
You think she could be charged, wouldn't you? I don't know why, but for some reason I can't do my account check. I was doing that. I was trying to do that with my other account.
Let me just say that you wouldn't, and you.
Are you covering the Laura Greaves? What, that smelly bitch that puts her hands on her own children? Was she talking about me in the clips I was tagged in? Because I don't know if she was talking about me. She couldn't have been talking about anyone.
I'm gonna be so excited to tell everybody this story if it actually happened, because you would be traumatized for weeks, months, years. It doesn't fucking make sense, girl, and all of us know it. So please stop it. Go live.
I have Amy, you're still here. Fourth. I have a strike that needs clearing, to be fair. It's still showing up.
Live the life that you can live. Go to school. Go have friends. You don't have any friends. Like, go have friends. You're young. Like, go find somebody. I don't know. Just do something other than...
She never will, though. Kirsten, obviously, enjoys the attention. Regardless of whether it's negative. I think there are people like that. I mean, what do you say, chat? I think some people on this app don't care whether people love them or fucking despise them, as long as they're talking about them. And I really fucking do.
So this is Callum Peacock, who battered his
disgusting
girlfriend with a golf club.
I'm so glad she's put this out here.
A broomstick. Then he put her in a chokehold. Then she got into the bathroom to escape from him. So then he got an aerosol and a lighter and starts trying to set fire to the door to get in. He says,
yeah, Kerry, exactly that. Exactly that.
He's going to burn the whole place down. Then he gets into the bathroom, throws bleach on her, throws dumbbells at her, and then sets fire to her grandma's sentimental shirt, I think it is, and a photo. 2 days before this, he twatted her with a hammer. When the police arrived, the poor girl was curled up on the bathroom floor, covered in white paint. He threw paint all over her as well. Also, whilst he's on remand, he's still threatening her. Threatening he's gonna... and all that. Yeah, wait till I get out of here, watch what happens. And guess what? He walked free from court, didn't he? Yeah, well, he's done 5 months on remand and was only gonna give you 9 months anyway for traumatising.
Fucking unbelievable, man. The court system's fucked.
It's in that girl for the rest of her life, probably. Yeah. But don't worry, the judge gave him a piece of paper. Yeah, give him a restraining order for a few years. Yeah, that'll protect the poor girl, because we know that they love breaching the restraining orders. And then when they do...
You know, I've got my website, the Team Facts website, and I upload daily, by the way, serious sexual offenders that are in court, that are appearing in court. And I started to also include not just offences towards children, but if I'd seen any like restraining order breaches and things like that. And this is the same with people who've breached their sexual prevention, bloody hell, sex offenders register and SHOPO and things like that, non-molestation orders, restraining orders. Whenever they get to court, there's always like 3 or 4 breaches. I'm fucking telling you that. I could prove my point now, probably. 1 sec. Court serve. Let's see if I can prove my point immediately, right? So this is why these restraining orders and sexual harm prevention orders and all this sort of shit. Let's have a look at this court. There you can, straight away. Oh, you can't see. But there we go. Today, 10 o'clock in the morning, there was a Wilkes Bardi in Aberystwyth Justice Centre, and he had 1, 2, 3 harassment, breach of restraining order conviction. No, 4 of them, and criminal damage under £5,000. This is what I'm saying. So whenever, so in my bio there's a link, and that is our Team Facts website. So when you go on that, we have court listings. So currently I've uploaded 1,134 court listings for sexual predators across the UK. If you go into it, there's all the information. So say we clicked on the first one. That guy was at Basingstoke. That's his case number. Those are the offences. It was his first hearing, and that was the date it took place. So if you go on there as well, some of them, where they've been up for sentencing, I've then emailed the court afterwards and got the sentence update and then uploaded a sentence update as well. So you can search, there's a little search area, you can search by where you live, you can search by their name, you can search by date of court appearance, but we also have stuff to do with your rights with the police, how to complain about the police when they're not taking your report seriously, how to request information from the police, how to report child exploitation, how to report to the police 100% anonymously, how to verify police IDs. We have the TikToker watch list, which obviously has TikTokers who have criminal records with Google Drive links for each of them with evidence. We have resources list with all sorts of different stuff on here. We have the legal rights directory, understanding your rights within the police. We have the public record directory as well. So these are people who've been convicted with their faces of sexual crimes to do with children, as well as links to their news articles. We only feature people who've been verified by news sources, not somebody sending a picture in and saying, I believe it's this guy. And then we also have a section for predators that have decoyed who live in other countries, and obviously evidence of the reports of these predators, information on these predators. Not every one of them is posted on there, but everything, and that's the links in my bio. The links in my bio. It's a completely free website. It's not funded at all in any way. It's not monetized, sorry, in any way. But yeah, but my point was about these restraining orders, that when I've started doing this every day, going on the court listings and putting it in, I'm telling you, every fucking one, whether it's breaching the SHOPO, sex offenders register, restraining order, non-mol, it's all multiple fucking breaches. It's not just one breach. Do you know what I mean? Which just shows that these restraining orders and these other types of orders are not effective. So when you have a paedophile and you go, right, okay, well, he pled guilty quickly, so we'll put him on the register for 5 years, and then the fucker goes and breaches it 5 times before they even get brought to court for the fucking breaches. Tell me how that's helping. Tell me.
Breach him and you do phone the police go, well, you know, we can't fully prove that it was him that was giving you all them threatening calls. Well, that's his voice. Yeah, but, you know, we can't get his phone to see that it was him.
Well, look at that fucking feisty, the slug. We all know the slug, right? She was convicted for breaching a non-molestation order. She breached it over 8 times before she was convicted. Do you know what I mean? Like, it happens all the fucking time, man. These fuckers do not... And if you've got somebody who's a stalker, their behaviour is going to be stalking. So they're not going to just, because you put an order in it, cease that behaviour. That needs to be something more final.
So it don't protect you in any way, that restraining order. Yeah, this is the judge here, Judge Stuart Drivos. It amounts to a serious incident. But, you know, you are still young and in your teens, and you're clearly immature and equipped to deal with adult relationships, and you've got no previous convictions, and, you know, you have read all about...
Maybe he was not reported by previous ex-partners.
...about you being in care. Let's do what we can to protect the abuser, try and rehabilitate him. Yeah? While the poor girl has probably got PTSD for the rest of her life. It knocks me sick. These judges...
I'm the same as her, man.
Hey, so I heard that you were falsely accused, so let's go ahead and make sure that that's actually the
Love this video. Listen very carefully.
case. When you had sex with her, was she drunk? Did you ask her multiple times that night to have sex with you? Did she hesitate at all whenever you asked her for sex? Was she enthusiastically engaging in the sex, or was she just laying there? Did she tell you to stop and you didn't? Did you try something new on her that she didn't ask you to do? If you said yes to any of those questions...
The comment section in this video, I felt like putting so many of them on blast. I'm not going to lie to you, because so many of them were trying to justify that these statements had happened within themselves and that they were justified in some way.
You did rape her. You were not falsely accused. You are a rapist. You have a very narrow understanding of consent, and that's why you didn't even know that you raped her, you dumb fuck. And if you're about to come into my comment section and argue with me about how I'm wrong, that means...
Thank you, Silly Millie. I like that name. More rhyming usernames, please, chat.
that you haven't taken accountability for any of the actions that you've committed. And rapists who choose to blame their victims rather than taking accountability for their actions are more likely to reoffend.
Yeah, because they never thought they were at fault in the first place. And that's why I find it so dangerous with some of the offenders, well, all of the offenders, that come onto this fucking app and then and then try and justify their bullshit and try and like talk out of it all the time. They're dangerous fucking people. Yes, gifters, get yourselves pinned.
You are going to rape another woman. You were not falsely accused. You raped her.
Make sure you follow those pinned guys, chat.
And you need to take accountability for your actions, and you need to go ahead and turn yourself in to the nearest police station, because you are a bad man, even if it wasn't violent in nature. Send this video to any of your fuck-ass friends who you think has been falsely accused, because I guarantee you he hasn't been.
So I just got really annoyed because I saw one of the comments in the video and it said, "Or just live your life and forget." The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you? So basically that comment in there, thank you for the treasure box there, Mixer, sure to get pinned as well. That comment there is just basically saying, oh yeah, but if you actually did do it, don't hand yourself in, just live your life and forget about it. This, honestly, people are cunts, man. People are fucking cunts. Well, that's the way I read that comment anyway. And if you ever see me in a healthy relationship...
Oh wow, yeah, bro, the only reason I still chat to you is because when I see you, it's gonna get long. Yes? That is the only reason, bro. Like, what are you on about? You think you're special or something? You're just special needs. You've gotten ugly now. Like, the fuck? Like, you're literally covered in cuts. You've done it where people can see. Like, shut up, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Everyone just goes, ew. Like, bro, oh, the girls you used to be with compared to her. Like, shut the fuck up. You're literally a bum. Look at your pals. Look at your pals. You think I want a girl like that? Look at you, bro. You're fucking embarrassing.
It takes so much strength for people to be sharing stuff like that as well, what they've been through. It's, yeah, man. Fucking people deserve so much better than they receive, man. It's fucked.
Crazy news in Derbyshire, because a Derbyshire police officer is now being accused of creating evidence using AI in multiple cases. Let me explain. This could genuinely have ramifications for just all police across the UK. Something like this has literally never happened before. This is the first case of its kind. It has just come out in the news that the Crown Prosecution Service is working alongside Derbyshire Police to investigate one of their police officers that's been accused of using AI to create this evidence. Don't get me wrong, it'd be bad enough if this officer was being accused of doing this in just one case, but this officer is being accused of using AI to create evidence in multiple cases. This will then mean that those cases will then have to be looked over again, and it's a whole process. Derbyshire Police have said that this officer has been taken off frontline duties, but as of right now, no arrests have actually been made yet. As of right now, this officer hasn't been named, and it's also unclear what their actual role is in the force. What we do know is that this officer is being investigated because of allegations of perverting the course of justice, which carries
fucking mental, right?
Is a maximum of a...
Did you know I haven't checked emails yet? I normally have one particular day that I'll go through it. You know, guys, what was I going to say? Over the weekend, I volunteer at a rescue Thursday, fucking hell, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I work a full-time job and I do this stuff too. So bear in mind, it takes me a while to go through things, but I do ask everyone to send everything to the email. So when I do have time, I can sit down and go through everything throughout the emails. So have patience, please. Thank you very much.
Life sentence. But as more information comes out about this, I'll keep everyone updated. So make sure you follow him for all the...
And that's, you know, how many I've taken down 5 Snapchat accounts this week for sexual exploitation behaviour, which involves me reporting to Snapchat, obviously, you know, doing what I was doing to get that information first off, talking to the CEOP, Might have that the wrong way around. I reported a repeat offender on here for breach of bail. I reported somebody the other day who was talking about the fact that they send explicit images of themselves to children. That report was done. They contacted me yesterday to make a statement. So there's a lot of stuff like that I do offline, so I don't always have time to get around to everything, but I do try. All right. I'm not beyond an angel. I'm an absolute prick.
Yes. Crazy news in.
So you might only see what, like here. Do you know what I mean? Do you do the FYP? I'm doing awareness reactions at the moment. So this guy, you might not know, but this guy's called MZ, and he raped a child. He's a child rapist. He drugged and raped a child, and he's an absolute fucking beast.
Lives 100%. Not gonna swear in your kid's lives to be rat. Clip that, go clip that, and use it because I called your kid a rat. Like that, don't you?
I've never seen a man look more like a rat. I don't understand how he can go around calling people a rat. He's a literal paedophile.
Watch this be clipped, right? Watch this be clipped. This is what they do.
I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job. But was you panicking when you...
He's not going to lose his job because he ain't got one.
Watch. Oh, watch it be clipped, Lou. Won't you get a clip?
Shut up.
Did you know that you could get your name tattooed on Tim's body?
This is insane. Right, so you know I've just done the CLA deep dive chat, like, yeah? Every week I do a video on YouTube. This week I will have a video coming out as well. But every month I do a big deep dive. So obviously this month's was CLA. Last month's was Alpha Bar. Month before was Marcus M's. The next big deep dive next month. So next month's big deep dive is on this fucker.
On TikTok, and if you join a creator's fan club, the more that you gift them, the higher levels you'll get up to, and it goes up to level 50. If you reach level 50 in Tim's fan club, you can get tattooed on his body, and you can see some of the names here on his torso. You're probably wondering, how much does it cost to get to level 50? Well, it's a minimum of £5,000.
Fuck me.
If you buy coins through the app,
I was about to say I'd tattoo your name on me for £2.50. I'm so glad I didn't say that. I'm so glad that was one of the rare occasions where I thought about it, because I was like, how would you have a cheek to ask for that amount of money? I'm so glad I did not. So that was not, there's no way. There's fucking no way. I'm a bitch with tattoos anyway.
it tends to be more expensive, and it can go up to £8,000.
If I gave Tim $5,000, I'd want a tattoo on his forehead, not the back of his fucking neck. I'd want it here, and I want it saying "Fact Freak." Fact Freak right across the... Although no, because then they might think he is the Fact Freak. No, I'd want a tattoo where it's just like a big black sort of circle with a very small brain in the middle. I think that would be pretty good.
Let's hear what Tim has to say about it.
I don't ask anyone to spend thousands. I think I got 30 level 50s, guys.
Oh, what a shock, Tim lies.
I've been doing live streaming for 4 years as a live pro account. You know, what do you think? Of course I have. There's one woman from America, I think she's probably spent $200,000.
Of course, it's a complete personal...
What the fuck? And the woman, if there's a woman out there who spent $200,000 on Tim, I'm just going to say it, a juggalo's cheaper. Is a juggalo a male thingy? Is that what it is? Oh, yeah. Is that what... Am I right? Is that the one? That also made it sound like I know what the going rate for a juggalo is. I don't know what the going rate is. I just assume it'll be cheaper than $200,000, alright? Fuck.
choice if you want to spend your money on a creator, and this is not just a Tim issue. Any creator can open a fan club.
I don't know what the going rate is, okay? Alright?
Tim's audience is mainly made up of vulnerable women, women who may have been through abusive situations, who have been cut off from friends and family, and who in general are lonely and looking for connection and love. Usually when you tattoo somebody's name on your body, it's somebody that is the most loved person in your life. So Tim putting these names on his body creates a false sense of safety for these women. They believe
That's an interesting way to psychoanalyze
that they are permanently marked on him and that he loves them.
Sorry, this has made me cringe too hard.
This woman has just been sentenced for
Fuck me, for the haircut. It won't be for the haircut. I hope she's a fucking wrong because that was really nasty. I shouldn't have been
This woman has just been sentenced for falsely accusing men of R-wording her.
Alright, yeah, fuck her.
Oh, hi there, stranger. Today I'm going to be telling you about Stacey Sharples. For your discretion, as always, is advised. But if you are going to be triggered by crimes of an sexual nature, then please skip to the next. Stacey Sharples is 31 years old.
No way, Shiny.
And from Farnworth in Bolton.
Fuck me. There's not one good picture of her, is there?
I think it's fair to say that Stacey must have been troubled and possibly lonely. She started seeking male connections online in 2013. And she was looking for fast hookups, but maybe she had the intention for more. She would meet the men after sending them suggestive messages and intimate photographs, and then they would have consensual encounters.
Oh, sorry.
And then...
That's... Somebody was trying to flirt with me the other day and I completely missed the fucking thing. They were doing subtle jokes and I just started telling them about how the first original Spinosaurus skeleton was destroyed in World War II in a bomb in a museum. And then they went, you realise I'm flirting with you.
After, Stacey would start bombarding these men with messages, like full-on love bombing, it seems.
It does. And if there is one, I'm interested. No, I'm not interested.
And when they didn't reciprocate, she would accuse them of R-wording her. And she did this to 10 men over a period of around 6 years. An example of this is one man that Stacey met on a dating app, and after sending some provocative messages, the man had the house to himself, and so he invited her over. They indulged in some...
God, some men will just put their dick in anything. Oh, God, that's how... No, but seriously, like, why, man? Why? I could never do one of these, like, bloody random hookup sites. Fucking weird. I don't like interacting with people at the best of time, never mind anything.
Oogie McFlugie, and then Stacey became really full-on with him. He told her that he had an early start and offered to drive her home, but she became angry that she couldn't spend the night. And so they spent the drive back to Stacey's in silence, and the guy said...
A drive back in silence is pretty on, yeah.
That he felt like he'd made a massive mistake, and once he dropped her off, he felt like something was wrong. And he was absolutely right, because the next morning the police were banging on his door, and when he answered in boxer shorts, they arrested him for rape. He said he was stunned, and the police held this man for over 8 hours, but...
I'm surprised the police acted that quickly, to be honest, because they don't fucking usually, do they?
He couldn't disprove the allegation. And this incident cost that man his relationship, although being candid here, I'm not sure if that was because of the accusation or the outright infidelity, but that is none of my business. And he was not the only one that was faced with similar circumstances. Another man also had to admit to his infidelity after Stacey accused him of R-wording her.
Right, okay, I'm going to make a statement here, chat, and you just tell me whether you agree or not. And this goes for man or woman, to be fair. If somebody falsely accuses somebody maliciously of a crime, say you accuse somebody of rape, right? And you know you're lying, and it's proved that they lied and they did it maliciously. I think that the person who made the false accusation should do the maximum sentence that that person could have done for the crime that you falsely alleged. Does that make sense? I genuinely think, like, that's the way to do it. And they should have the same stigma. If you were going to accuse them of being a PDF, for example, and it was false, you get put on the sexual offenders register and all that sort of shit. Anything that they could have faced, the worst shit. Because how else? You should go through what you presumably wanted somebody else to go through.
And it cost him his 5-year relationship. And listen, I'm with you. I'm glad these women found out that their men were cheating on them, but I'm not glad that the men were...
But false accusations don't just ruin lives, they ruin real victims. Like, well, obviously, that's a counteractive statement. They're both true. What I mean by that is so many women and so many people are just not taken seriously when they talk about their own sexual assault or report to the police or anything like that. And people who are going around doing this do huge damage to people getting taken seriously. Huge fucking damage. So it's not just the people they accused, but it's people who are victims of what they're actually saying that they've been through. What if they went through court? Well, that's different, Karen, that's different. It's a whole different kettle of fish. This is somebody who's been proved to be making malicious reports. This is not where something hasn't got through because of lack of evidence.
Falsely accused of something so serious. So before anyone starts claiming this was a public service, let me just tell you that this thing cost a lot of these men much more than just their relationships. Some lost their jobs, one man fell out with his parents, another guy didn't want to walk around his local area as he believed he'd been, quote, labelled.
Well.
One of these men spent 18 months...
Did any of you see my live earlier on when I was out in the field with Merlin? And some nonce said he was going to come to where I was, and I assume rough me up. And we waited for 50 minutes, and it didn't attend. Shocked.
On police bail.
I'm still here.
Another one moved away to a different country.
We did wait. We would have enjoyed it. I would have filmed it. I'd have filmed the whole encounter.
For a couple of years just to escape the stress and pressure of being falsely accused of something so horrendous. And all of these men were innocent.
I was absolutely terrified. Hi, Ames.
Okay, look, some of them may have been cheaters, but they were not rapists.
No, but you know, like for example, there's that Gary, that Ems, the pedo. He keeps saying he's going to come to my address and fight me. And there's certain people where I'm just like, come on then. Like, I would love to swing a paedophile around by his fucking ankles. Like there's some, there's some things that I just can't be arsed with fighting with, right? Or like, you know, I would do things the correct way, right? Because obviously I encourage reporting and I encourage all that sort of stuff. That's what it's all about. But if a paedophile wants to go fucking toe-to-toe, if a paedophile... absolutely fine. Hit me first, please. Hit me first, and then, you know, self-defense. I just kept hitting him until he stopped moving, and then I knew I was safe. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. Don't threaten me with a good time. And these nonsense are always like skinny ET looking motherfuckers. Who, like, honestly, like, please. I mean, and nobody's gonna do a Sunday smoke with, like, you know, like a royal. What do you call it in wrestling, where like so many wrestlers go in the ring at once, and just me starting and just send one in, one by one. A Royal Rumble. Have I got any AI people in here that need to do that? I need to do an AI video of some of the people I've exposed coming running up, and we'll have a bloody thing. We'll have a go. Get doom scrolled back in here immediately. I need that video done. A Royal Rumble. That's it. I'll just go through my exposure list and invite them all. That'll be the next thing.
And unbelievably, one of Stacey's first allegations was that she had been abused by 9 men behind a library on Boxing Day in 2013. Do you think she was just fantasy?
Have I got doom on here? Right, here we go. Right. I don't know if she'd get a ban. Alright, okay. This is going to be the most random thing ever. Hey Doom, you know how I absolutely love you, right? I've got a weird request. So, we're just, you know, having a bit of a moment on the live stream. And I was just saying that I would love to do a boxing event, like a Royal Rumble. Where, like, I start off in the ring. And then one by one, a paedophile or a DV abuser or somebody that I've outed comes into the ring. Do you know, like kind of like a Royal Rumble, and I just kick them all over? Is that something you could do? I don't know if you would do it, whether it would give you a violation on your account, but I would post it. I'll give you an email where you could send it. Imagine getting that voice note from the factory. Imagine. It would be great, right? Hey Remy, I was going to join your bloody live. You always come off with that, come on.
Sizing, I cannot work people like this out, and it puts so much more than just the innocent accused in jeopardy. It is women like this that make it hard for real victims, but I promise you, strangers, these cases are...
I feel like I was promised a fight by a paedophile at the day and I didn't get one, so now I'm looking for one. They are Remy.
Extremely rare. And in my opinion, the police did the right thing by, you know, believing Stacey and investigating to the fullest extent of the law. I just find it disgusting that so much...
Oh, I feel like I've been on a one here. Like, I'm watching a very important video and I've completely lost the plot. Right. I have a wild video to show you that I have a video coming out on here about it later on today, breaking it down. But this is the craziest fucking shit I've ever seen. So, have you guys ever watched any of these TikTok dating lives? Any of these TikTok dating lives? I went on one once a long time ago, and some lady from Ireland matched with me, and then was very persistent and had to be blocked. That was a long time ago. Facts used to drink red wine. That was. I'd love it if you moved to Northern Ireland. Well, I'm a bit busy. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, but yeah, some of you watched these things, some of you haven't. Right, cool. So,
ocean fish.
This lady obviously does one. And this fucker came on the live. Now, this fucker right here has been convicted of, how do I say this? Performing fellatio on a dog. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. So this fucker who's coming on the dating show has been caught and charged for performing fellatio on a dog, as well as having animals living in horrific conditions. Absolutely wild. So I do have a video actually dropping about her, which I'll probably post straight after this. But yeah.
Now, is this the first time you've ever come across my live?
No.
Oh, you've been watching for a while?
Yeah.
How come this is the first time you're giving it a go?
Dunno, really. Not sure.
Lola? Why Lola? Okay, is that your friend in your profile picture?
Huh? Friend?
Is that in your profile picture? Who is this person?
No, that's my mum.
You're in the news?
I didn't get as well this screen recording when I looked up that account, because the wrong un's account is called Ocean Fish. I couldn't find their actual account.
Are you in the newspaper?
Huh?
Are you in the newspaper?
Yeah.
What are you in the newspaper for?
Uh-oh.
I ain't saying.
You're not saying?
No.
If somebody says, are you in the newspaper, and that person says, I'm not saying, then might as well just walk around with a huge red flag. Might as well just walk around with a huge red flag.
You abused dogs?
But man, these dating things are a bit fucking dangerous, I think. I get on with Rachel, even though I don't really check in with her that often. But I do think they're very problematic. And I don't know what safeguarding takes place.
Bro.
Yeah, it's this one here that did stuff with the dog.
Why are you on the internet? That's like such a bad idea. Why did you do that?
I got forced.
Can I just say, if somebody was forced, like she's claiming that she was forced to do this sexual act on this dog, right? If she was forced, then her charges would not be as severe, or she wouldn't have been charged at all. They would have proved that. But this is just something that she's saying, which we all know is a load of bollocks. We all know it's an absolute load of bollocks.
What? Did you serve any punishment?
Yes.
Guys, if you're not following, make sure you are up the top there. I haven't looked at the billionaire gifter stuff, right? Because billionaire gifters apparently being outed for messaging a young'un, but the person outing him is Boss Callie, who's a domestic abusing piece of shit. Like, I really get a huge ick and go about fucking wrong-uns exposing wrong-uns. Do you get what I'm saying, chat? That just immediately makes me go, alright, okay. Yeah.
Jade, come back, Jade. Jade.
I don't understand why she kept her there.
Sorry, I don't know what actually happened there. Sorry, so you abused.
There's people still commenting, being like, 32 male farmer. Like, people are hearing them say, hey, this woman, by the way, piped off a fucking dog and has been convicted. But yeah, I'll still come in the box and give it a go at dating her. I mean, fucking hell, how low do your standards have to be?
There's dogs.
Not anymore.
Right, but you did.
Not anymore. She's moved off from dogs.
But I got forced.
You got forced to abuse dogs?
Yes.
By who?
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the news article? The news article's absolutely wild. One sec.
I ain't saying their names on there.
I don't need names. I need like a... Was it a partner? Was it a family member?
Partner.
But you had to serve the punishment as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, are you now on the animal ban list that you can't have any pets?
10 years.
For 10 years, yeah.
Needs to be longer.
One sec, I'm trying to get her name. So the news article said... A Northampton woman who committed an inappropriate act on her bulldog puppy and kept him in a filthy flat, according to the RSPCA, has been banned from keeping dogs. This is Hannah Wilkes of Crowthorpe Road, was sentenced at Wellingborough Magistrates Court on January 27th. It's this year as well. After pleading guilty to failing to meet the needs of a dog by providing a suitable living environment and appropriate care and supervision. Now, can we just say that some of those offences are to do with just general care of the dog, like not looking after the dog properly, living in horrific conditions, never mind the bloody inappropriate act. The RSPCA said it investigated the conditions. The canine called Tyson was being kept at Wilkes' filthy and litter-strewn flat, as well as a video which appeared to show the defendant committing an appropriate act upon the dog. So, like, absolutely get to fuck. And as for why this person is in the box, this lady hosting the dating show didn't know who she was. Presumably people in the comments have been like, hey, do you know who this fucker is? And that's why these dating things on TikTok are fucking dangerous, man. They're dangerous as hell.
Sorry, I know you're saying you were forced into it, but absolutely fucking not. Lowest of the lowest type of human to abuse dogs. I understand you're saying you're forced into it, but that is absolutely despicable.
Nah, but I had a knife put to my throat, mate.
You had a knife put to your throat the whole time that you kept the dog in a filthy fucking condition, did you? like, if we ignore, I can't believe I'm saying this sentence, but if we ignore the inappropriate act that she did on the dog, all the other shit, all the, you know, the house being covered in shit, the dog not being looked after, you're telling me that there was a hell to your throat that whole time which made you live in those shitty conditions and everything else like that? It's bullshit. And these people who make excuses for themselves will do it again. Will do it again. Hey, Buttercup. Because they don't think they're guilty. Do you know what I mean?
Oceanfish, I would really recommend that you get off social media. If this is still spoken about, and this is something that people know your face for, why do you think it's a good idea to come on live?
Because I can.
Well,
absolutely fucking nuts. Right, I'm going to post a video about that in some great detail on this channel. But could you do me a favour, chat, before I go? So my latest video is this one I'm going to show you, and I would like you guys, if you could just pop over, click on my profile picture, go to this video, give it a little like, a comment, a repost, because look at this shit. I've been triggering predators again.
And I want this man on this live now, the one in my background, and explain to me why he's going around calling me a fucking pedo.
Didn't exactly use those words, but here's why.
You do know this guy sent a picture of a cock into a group chat for a kid?
Yeah, I was in that group chat, mate. Yes, I did, and I'll do it again.
That's you, right?
It's for his views. Doesn't matter if he doesn't come on anyway, Lana. I've got a video in my drafts that I'm going to post about him anyway.
Oh God. No. Please. Not a wrong'un posted another video about me deflecting.
He doesn't have to come on my live. This is only one screenshot of him.
I mean, that's not a screenshot of me. Yeah, please go over and give this video a little repost, a like and a comment. Really helps push it for awareness. Is it? That's an AI that you made of me.
There's more. And they're all going to be on my video.
There's going to be more AI of me in the video. Makes a wild claim at the end here. Hey, Vicky.
And the news article that says that he was with a 15-year-old boy. I'm putting.
Fuck off. God, I can't wait to see this one. I can't.
That one as well.
Yeah, I won't be coming into this Predators live stream, and I urge you all to check your kids to. I know you guys get worried for me when these people say this sort of shit. I've dealt with this kind of crap for 6 years. Who remembers when Princess Flu got a news article with a guy with the same name as me? He was like an ex-teacher or something. He's a fucking nonce or whatever. And he was like, here's the news article about him, da-da-da-da. But then failed to show that in the news article there was a picture of the guy. The guy couldn't look any more different to me. Never mind the fact that my full acro's been provided to hunting teams who've verified for me several times. Like, I don't need... I don't need to be worried about these fucking people, because that's what they do when I out them. They try and deflect. And as I've said before, even if anything was true that they said, it wouldn't mean that what they did didn't fucking happen, would it? So, like, I'd never understand deflection. Thank you for those TikToks. So, yeah, if you could just nip over and give that a little bit of attention. Also, this is quite funny as well. I'll just show you this because Chelsea the Art's been running her mouth again. He's a guy who said he sent a picture of an inappropriate picture into a group chat of children, and he would do so again. And I've been sent a lot of evidence on that man. I will not leave him alone. I've been sent a lot of evidence on that man, and I will be doing a video about him on YouTube as well. 1 second, I just want to have a little look at this guy. This guy's sticking up for the person. Oh my God. Is that what you actually look like? Is that your actual face? So, Mahoney Jarshall in the comments here is sticking up for a guy who said he would send an explicit picture in a group chat of children again and admits to have doing it. So, that's what he's done. So, he says that he's done those things, and that guy at the bottom there supports him. That guy supports that. That guy right there. That's called self-snitching. That's called self-snitching right there. Huge self-snitcher. One sec. See if I can... I'll show you once again. So the guy in the comments there supports this.
AJ, he pisses in the mouth. It's got.
What, AJ? No one cares about that woman now. What did he say?
Katie and Nicole. You do know this guy sent a picture of a cock into a group chat for the kids?
Yeah, I was in that group chat, mate.
Yes, I did, and
I don't need to investigate you. You support somebody who sends pictures, inappropriate pictures to children and says he'll do it again. Mods, we don't have non-supporters in this chant, or people who support predatory behaviour. You've outed yourself. I assume there's a reason you have a private account. I don't need to find anything. You've done enough. Chat, do I need to find anything on this man? He's literally come in the chat and defended a man who said he would send inappropriate pictures to children again. I don't need... There we go. Done. You've done yourself, mate. Fucking hell. Honestly. Christ almighty. These people are fucking in it. And also, so AJ obviously isn't all there. He has learning disabilities. Do you know about AJ's previous convictions as well? Do you know about all of his previous convictions? Like sending things to women and going at women, or being violent while drunk and attacking people? No, he's got lots of different convictions. He's got lots. You don't know everything, do you, before you ride in here defending somebody? So it's interesting that he's been convicted of crimes like that, and a judge thought he was competent enough to stand trial and be prosecuted. Competent enough to stand trial and be prosecuted for violent assaults while drunk and all sorts of stuff. So there we go. The video that I've done on this man is on this account here. So if you click on the profile picture, it is my most recent video. My most recent video. There we go. There we go. He sent an image to me and I'm 18. Right, okay. Bye. Bye. That's not what he said, is it? Go away. You support this person. You support this person. Also, how old is he? And you're 18. It's fucking weird enough as it is. Right, I'm off, guys. The people supporting these predatory actions are outing themselves. They're deflecting away from what I've just said about his violent crimes, the fact that he's been held accountable by a judge and decided that he was competent enough to understand, but they will come in and defend. There we go. They support so they can get out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. These people be out in themselves. Right, catch you later, guys. Have a good one. Peace.